Hi there, Gemini. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love and light. You are here. We're here with your full moon and Taurus reading. I'm hearing, don't hit me with your best shot. I'm hearing pinch me with your best shot. There's something that you're getting real playful with here, Gemini. I'm seeing you like teasing someone. I'm hearing specifically like in a way where, and it can be with your words. And if it's with your words, I'm hearing you're moving worlds with your words in someone's mind, in someone's imagination. Okay. The way that you're speaking is kind of like they go home and they think about what you said and they kind of like, they work out a few times to the sound of it, whatever that may mean for you. And then they I'm hearing call up their father, whatever that may mean for you. It's like, I'm hearing, I like the way those feathers flap, whatever that may mean for you. And I'm seeing someone who's like, kind of like finding you very like interesting, very, very, very like unique as well. Like I'm hearing who dad, I'm hearing specifically. And you're impressing someone, Gemini. Let's just put it like that. Let's be quite honest here as well with what you're bringing to the table on a very personal level as well. And I'm seeing you feeling very confident in the way that you're perhaps delivering a certain, I'm hearing visual impression, how it is that you are also creating certain colors. I'm hearing in the sky that you both look up at. I'm hearing at night, whatever that may mean for you. I'm seeing you having some sort of practice routine as well that really stabilizes this process for you, where you're like, okay, I'm hearing I've got it down. I'm hearing I do this and then I do that and then I talk to the doctor after that and then we do it, or whatever that means. Take it as you will. It can be related to the physical body, Gemini. Okay. I'm hearing, but you're not shy about it, and you're quite, I'm hearing characterized as well by your own act. Very interesting. It's like I actually like the way that this conversation about my colors, whatever that may mean for you, makes me feel with the pen in my hand as I'm writing. I'm hearing the major message to my mother. I heard specifically for a number of you, where it's like, hi mom, I'm home. The Mother of Swords, mirroring Ace of Pentacles. Hi everyone, I'm home. I'm hearing specifically for a number of you, whatever that may mean for you. It's like, I want to be, I'm hearing Greek again, whatever that may mean for no. I'm seeing someone who's experiencing somewhat of a transformation of how they would like to change their name, whatever that may mean, like how they would like to also channel their goods. It can be in a certain industry. It's like, I perhaps want to get back involved in a certain industry. I'm hearing also in the way that I used to play a certain game. It can be physically for a number of you. It can also be, I'm seeing like for a number, really getting like into form physically. But I'm seeing as well like how you want to in a certain way compete in a certain industry, specifically physically. I'm hearing physically again. For a number of you, maybe an athlete. But I'm seeing that you would like to be honest with those around you in the way that you're doing what you're doing. And it's like, people may be looking at you like, Gemini, I'm hearing you're glowing. I'm hearing, what are you doing? And you're like, I don't know. I'm hearing, but I'm going home. That's all I know. Whatever that may mean for a number of you. Okay, Gemini, a bit abstract here, but let's roll with it and see what rolls out of the bag. Very interesting. Okay, and I'm seeing someone who's like rolling with a big like magician's like pouch, and they're like rolling down this hill with it. And they're like, I don't know. I'm hearing, I just want to see what happens once I get to the bottom. Okay, take it as you will. I'm hearing Chester, but I'm hearing Chester as the name of what is it? Is that the character in Addams Family? Okay. It's like the hand that moves. I don't know who that is. Who's that? I'm hearing it. Who dat? It's like, Gemini, you're kind of mesmerizing here. Your audience. I'm hearing someone as well in the way that they thought that they were cute to you. It's like, you don't know. I'm hearing what cute means until you've understood how I've created the word to be cute in the way that I say it. And it's like, it's not a matter of how I just keep my promises. It's not a matter of just how I color in my colors, whatever that may mean for you. It's a matter of how I create the space to communicate of it. And redefining, Gemini, the way that you want people to also engage with you. And you have some confidence up in here with that. You are not reserved, I'm getting specifically, in terms of how you are managing the mission. I'm hearing also the motion picture film in your mind's eye. And if you have a vision of something, Gemini, you're really inspiring others with it. You're like, I'm seeing you like going up to them and talking to them about it and having them test it out. I'm hearing water taste test. It's like, here, put it in your mouth. I'm hearing taste it. I'm hearing, how does it taste? Does it feel like it's a solution? Then let's start stocking up on it. I'm hearing specifically. And if you're selling something around this time, Gemini, oh my goodness. Okay. You're not even, I'm hearing talking about what you're selling. You're just talking and you're just ticking trains on the clock that are going to be carrying goods home. I'm hearing into the future, and I'm seeing like major. I'm hearing stock valuation here with the Ten of Pentacles and the Mother of Swords. You may be getting a sellout for a number of you. Buyout, I'm hearing as well. It's like, whoa. I'm hearing I'm hearing magical right now with the way that I'm managing my assets as well. Eight of Wands, you may be getting really serious with the way that you are making changes as well. And I'm seeing you as making changes very quickly. It's like, oh, was that not efficient for me? Let me change the way that I drew with that marker. And let me maybe also change the temperature in the room while I was drawing with it. And you're getting like really swift as well with what may need to be put back into its place, what may need also to be addressed very clearly. And if someone in a certain environment was not really receptive to what you felt to be a working solution, I'm seeing you as kind of getting a little bit, I'm hearing practical here. It's like, hold on a second, I've got a belt on. Don't think that I'm gonna let my pants drop by the waistside. I want to let you know that I am watering these plants with you, and if I see that something's not working, I want to find I'm hearing waste basket for this, whatever that may mean for free. I'm hearing this watch band, whatever that may mean for free. It's like perhaps a strategy if something again was not working, or there was a certain algorithm or someone did some math that you're like, that does not make sense. I'm hearing, okay, if I were to follow that advice, perhaps logically or strategically, even financially, I would run myself short. I'm hearing financially, I'm seeing for a number of you, like someone gave you an estimate and you're like, that makes no fucking sense. I'm hearing specifically for a number. That does not, I'm hearing turn the clock all the way around the dial. That does not, I mean, it's like somebody presented you with something where you're almost like, do they tell time, or do they tell the clock what time is? And if so, I'm hearing I'm hearing the currency of the of how that space is actually made I'm hearing simple as a solution. Okay, it's a bit complicated here. Libra, I'm hearing Libra, Taurus, and you've got the Daughter of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Wands in reverse, and the Temperance card in reverse. There may be focus here on actual time zones, like somebody, Gemini, I'm seeing like somebody who gave you some kind of even like moment to work in. They're like, here, I'm seeing someone like presenting something to you. Here, I'm hearing a magic show with these 4 marbles, and you're like, okay, and they're like giving you also maybe a certain space to work in, or an allotment of time, or an allotment of funds in some kind of way. And you're like, this is not gonna be possible. I'm very specific for a number of you. It's like someone gave you a test even, and you're like, did you even like time the test before you gave it to us? Did you really take the test yourself and see if it was actually possible? I'm hearing specifically for a number of you. And I'm seeing you also for a number of you, this being related to currency, and it's like someone gave you, let's say, a certain stipend that was supposed to last you a certain period of time, and it's like they gave it to you in another currency. Okay, but you're traveling in another country, and it's like, okay, well, that's not gonna suffice. I'm hearing a honey bunch. I'm hearing that's a bunch of crap. I'm hearing specifically that you just drew up as a solution for how we would be actually monetizing this. I'm hearing specifically for a number of you, and it's like someone doesn't know how to write a business plan. I'm hearing that as well. Take it as you will. No judgments here. Past. There may be though a few parties and party balloons that you feel like you need to pop. It's like, let me get my really sharp pencil out and kind of start to play professor here a little bit, because there is not a whole lot that we're going to be dancing around when we're not when we're not really docking the boat. I'm hearing every night, and I'm seeing as being related to finances. It's like, again, if something is not producing materially, you're like not passive at all about what needs to be brought to light here. And it's a little embarrassing. I'm hearing specifically for those around you who may have been involved in that. They're like, oh shit. I'm hearing there's actually a lot that I'm hearing Professor, I'm hearing Cabrillo, whatever that means, has to announce here. And they're kind of serious about it, and they're kind of scary when they're serious, but I'm hearing they're still looking at us. I'm hearing with the eyes of a lover, whatever that may mean. I'm hearing doe eyes related to the Father of Swords. It's like, I'm seeing someone being somewhat like captivated by I'm hearing coat, like the way that you wear your outfit when you're having a conversation. It's like, they're really cute in the way that they collaborate as well. But the way that I'm hearing conform or don't conform to certain versions of their work is somewhat surprising and very inspiring as well for those around you. Like, they see you and they're like, wow, I'm hearing she's got wheels on her wings. Like, she's not working to any particular tempo or beat that has been set before or laid before her, whatever that may mean for a number of you. The Fool looking over the Death card, and I'm seeing you as being very, very, very confident here, very, very, very commanding. I'm hearing as well of the space that you see your emotions living through. I'm hearing as well here for a number of you, and it's like, I've got a vision. Hold on, guys. I'm hearing I've got a vision. This is my version of it, and this is the kind of weather that needs to be cast to make sure it follows the yellow brick road all the way home. I'm hearing to Oz, and the feeling is, Gemini, that you're not going to be sacrificing any version of this vision. I'm hearing again this version of this vision. It's like, I don't care. I'm hearing how many colors it can be seen through. The focus is on how we carry the holographic image all the way home yet again. It's like, and I'm seeing this being related to the star. And yet again, your seriousness, Gemini, is somewhat intimidating. Okay, it's like, again, people who may be having a conversation with you, they're like, I'm seeing like the Death card, like the skeletal creature on the Death card, the bird who's looking back at the Fool. Like, are we really going on stage? It's like, you're Death, man. I mean, you're Scorpio. You're not scared of anything, even like the very pits of I'm hearing passion or pain. And what is pain, right? Take it as you will, always a matter of perception. But how are you actually being prompted and provoked by this experience? And I'm seeing you really, really charging emotionally, energetically a certain space, be it that which is professionally focused, be it that which is energetic, be it that which is spiritual, be it that which is professional. I'm seeing in the professional right here with the pop of the devil popping out. There is a focus on you being super, super, super adamant about as well what is practical. And it's like, I'm seeing you walking into a room and it's like, okay, I'm here, you have a pen in your hand and you're like wiggling it around, you're waving it around in the air, and you're like, okay, I'm hearing colored stickers cost more. I'm hearing specifically, and we've got assets that we need to keep aware of, and how many times do we turn the table around to make sure that it doesn't wear out the wheels at the base of it. And it's like, people are looking at you like, oh my goodness, I'm hearing she's so clever and she's also so crazy. I'm hearing specifically for a number of you about her dream, and that is what inspires those around you. I'm hearing Virgo strongly. If you have a lot of Virgo in your chart, there could absolutely be this propensity to be somewhat I'm hearing dynamic, but also, right, Virgo is a mutable earth sign, but also very, very deliberate with the way that you carry out certain details of your craft. I'm hearing fashion show here, coattails with the Hermit, take it as you will. Okay, there can be a focus on how you present something as well. And again, that may be something that people really like. They dig your groove. They dig your groove, Gemini, okay. Let us pull a few more cards and see what comes through for you, Gemini. For a number, you may be dealing with a Taurus who has, I'm hearing, not one but two heads on their shoulder, and they really, I'm hearing, wanna turn both of them for you, whatever that may mean for you. They may have a few types of directions that they want to talk to you about, perhaps taking on. It can be a partnership, professional partnership, okay. I'm hearing pretty pleased with the Nine of Pentacles upright and the Hangman upright. Oh, the Sun of Swords. Someone wants to make you an offer. Somebody wants you to make them an offer. Somebody wants to just make you, I'm hearing, talk to them about a possible future. I'm hearing proposal. And you got the Sun of Wands here mirroring the Empress and the Five of Swords. The Tower, I'm hearing, is ticking all the way home. There's a focus, I'm hearing, on the conversation space, and someone may be waiting to hear from you. Gemini, you may be waiting to hear from someone, and the feeling is that, yes, there is a physical side to this, yes, there is a professional, practical side to this, but at the end of the day, the performance is not ready when the players are still, I'm hearing, washing their feet at home, whatever that means for you. It's like, it's still a matter of what we're moving through. I'm hearing the cycle of transcendence of, and there could be a focus on cleansing, specifically energetically, that you may feel it's like, I need to be ready for holding the conversation when I am ready. And it's not a matter of when I'm dressed, it's a matter of when I'm perhaps undressed first and comfortable with holding the conversation, and then ready to have the I'm hearing the sprint that we're going to roll the dice with, whatever that may mean for you. It can be like almost like perhaps a certain space or relationship that you may want to consider. I'm hearing opening up with another, but it can be a physical space as well. But it's like, I need to first feel at home with what I'm actually opening you up to, and then we'll have this conversation. I'm hearing in a more willing fashion, okay. And it can be communicatively. It's like, I got to be willing to even talk about that. I'm hearing specifically for a number of you, okay. You got the Father of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Justice card upright, the Ten of Wands in reverse, mirroring the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. For a number of you may be dealing with Libra. I'm hearing they've got starry eyes. They know how to lock eyes with you, I'm hearing specifically, and it's like, damn, I'm hearing they're dark. Whatever that may mean for you. They may have like really dark eyes, take it as well, whatever that may mean for a number of you. Always a matter of personal interpretation, but we've got the High Priestess in reverse looking over the Hanged Man. Hierophant at the base of this Nine of Pentacles upright. Three of Cups coming through with the Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Justice card. Someone is interested in you, Libra, but they're like almost acting like they're entertaining your space in a way that, and it can be like one that is related to finances, or let's say a physical environment. It's like are also professional projects. It's like they're entertaining your space in a way, or acknowledging your space, your presence, in such a way that makes you feel as if they don't know where they're standing in it. And it's like, okay, I'm hearing, if you're going to be so silent, and I'm hearing so shady as well, in the way that you are, I'm hearing complimenting me on my craft, take it as you will, I'm hearing file for closure here. I'm hearing foreclosure as well of the investment, whatever that may mean for you. It's like, I'm seeing you as like really wanting to work outside of the bubble that they are kind of blowing air into. And it's like, I'm not interested in just, I'm hearing you talk to other people in the same room around the conversation that we should be having. And if somebody, and they may have a lot of Virgo in their chart as well, if they're not quite financially ready yet, I'm hearing as well to have a certain, or physically, like I'm seeing it as like also in terms of how they may feel prepared. I'm hearing to have a certain conversation with you. I'm hearing also emotionally, and the feeling is that you are not going to want to wait for that. I'm hearing specifically in terms of watering plants that don't grow, I'm hearing, in the wintertime. Take it as you will. It's like, I'm not going to be standing here outside of your window, of your door, your car window, to have, I'm hearing, things work out. It's like, okay, if you're not going to be walking to me, I'm hearing, after class, I'm not going to be talking to you through the I'm hearing, text line. I'm hearing also of the I'm hearing testing space, testing tube. Take it as you will. It's like, I'm not going to be like trying to get your attention or trying to I'm hearing, turn certain knobs to get the conversation rolling. And I'm seeing someone who's interested, but they're not really, I'm hearing, working with you in a way that is obvious. I'm seeing them somewhat being I'm hearing challenged or childish in the way that they hold certain conversations. There may be a focus, I'm hearing, on how they were brought up to communicate. I'm hearing raised, specifically the Six of Pentacles, and it can be related to their actual schooling. It could be related to their I'm hearing their like work history. It's almost like they've only worked in certain industries, again the Justice card coming through, that have like trained them to talk in ways that sound somewhat like a soldier. Take it as you will. I'm hearing soldier salute, where it's like, yes, I'm hearing I'm here, but I'm also having I'm hearing dinner with so-and-so. And it's like, what the hell does that mean? I'm hearing specifically for a number of you. It's like, I'm seeing you getting kind of frustrated. Like someone is like showing up, but not showing you where they're showing up, kind of feeling. Okay? It's like that kind of, oh yeah, I'm here at the event, but I'm not really, I'm hearing comfortable being here as well. I'm hearing that specifically for a number of you. Someone may be kind of like showing interest yet again, but not really investing as well in the interpretive dance that you're ready to kind of get moving with. And it can be related again to a certain industry. Someone may not be willing to take a risk as well, investing in a certain space that you find awfully starry as the night that you're looking up at. Now the feeling is, Gemini, that you realize and you feel that there's a future here that is to eventually unfold. There is a forecasting, there is a premonition, strongly so. It's like you feel it. It's like when I'm around this individual, or when I'm in their midst, when I'm thinking about them, when I'm even thinking of moving in this way forward in a certain industry, I feel like I'm hearing I'm hearing my blood starts to boil. I'm hearing as well for a number of you. I feel like I'm hearing stimulated. I'm seeing it as being though in a way that is physically focused. I'm seeing it also in a way of fertility, where it's like when I feel like I grow hair when I'm around them. I feel like there's a sense of also pride that I take on. And what exactly is that serving as a purpose for me? I'm seeing that being a question for you, Gemini. It's like when they stimulate for me my future in my mind's eye vision, and it can be your own energy. It's like when I'm interning at this one place, when I'm talking to this one community, this group of people, when I'm carrying out my work in a certain way, how is it that I'm not talking myself out of it as well? Take it as you will. How is it that I'm also being recognized in that space? And you got the Six of Cups in reverse over the Justice card. You're really waiting on something, Gemini. I'm getting for a number of you, or someone may be waiting on having a certain place and time. It's like the right place and the right time to have a certain talk with you. The Two of Cups right over the Justice card, and the Ace of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. You may be kind of taking time though to really understand where you want to be taking the whole cycle here. And the time serves you. I'm hearing specifically the time that, let's say, it's taking to have this conversation is really serving you in understanding more of what you bring to the table. And if something has taken a little bit of like a toll in a certain way, always take it as you will, always a matter of perception, and it is a general reading, right? Take it as you will, dear Gemini. But I'm seeing you as wanting to walk away, but by way of walking towards what you are willing to work on. And this is very interesting because I'm seeing it as being something that is somewhat open-ended, left open-ended, but at the same time that is, I'm hearing a world that you're now working on in another way, in a new way, where you're like, okay, let me take the time to actually talk to myself about what I would like to eventually talk to them about. And it's kind of cute, actually, Gemini. It's like I'm seeing someone who's very interested, yet again, very, very interested in having a certain moment with you. I'm hearing children, perhaps wanting to talk about a certain future. I'm hearing temperature as well, that they would like to strike with you. And there being somewhat of a dynamic that they would like to strike. And again, it could be your own energy, of course. The Hierophant that you lead out with, the Five of Cups upright, flipping over. There's a focus on what eventually is to be presented. Someone may be coming towards the tail end of the full moon in Taurus. I'm hearing Capricorn, take it as you will, who is like wanting to work with you. I'm hearing specifically wanting to, though, also walk in a certain direction with you. It's almost like I'm seeing them catching up to you as you're walking away from them, and they're like walking with you as you're moving in a new direction. They're like, hey, like I'm here, I'm hearing we're walking. And it's like, okay, but where are you actually walking with me to? And what's actually being I'm hearing Walter here with the Son of Pentacles. Someone had said who Walter is. Oh my goodness. Walter Wiseman has been coming out in almost every reading. And I was like, who's this? Who's Walter? And someone mentioned it in the comments. It was a physicist who passed away. I'm not sure, okay? But anyway, somebody had mentioned, and I believe it came out as well in the Gemini reading for the last few readings. Oh my goodness, those potent readings. If you haven't checked them out, absolutely check them out. The October 1st to the 15th, October 15th to the 30th, that is available via the link in the bio description box below. But the October general readings are, and the Venus retrograde period readings, spanning the time frame between the 5th of October, 6th of October, and November 16th, 18th of November, is now available via the channel playlist. All right. Now, Gemini, there's a focus on what someone is representing, what someone is presenting, and they may, again, there's a sense of like, I'm hearing a question of habit. Like, are they used to talking about their emotions? Are they used to working? I'm hearing and walking and talking and singing and feeling and falling and crying and emotionalizing the experience in terms of like, are they used to that? I'm hearing specifically, it's like, do they even know what it means to carry? I'm hearing a project to the classroom. I'm hearing as well, where it's like, okay, when we, let's say, tell each other that we love each other, how is it that we are locking in the love also in a loving way? I'm hearing specifically, where it's like, we're not just telling each other that we love each other, but we are actually loving the process as well of understanding what love is. And it's like, I'm seeing it as a point of just sheer openness to experience what comes. That may be a focus for you, maybe a focus for this individual, maybe a period of growth that you both, it's like, okay, I'm hearing, let's have the moment here of silence. I'm hearing as well to sound out the heartbeats that we believe are what carrying us, that we believe are what are carrying us into this motivating experience. I'm hearing motivational speaking as well for a number of you strongly, and for a number of you there could be a focus on what you would like to eventually take public, what it is that you would like to eventually also, I'm hearing, pass down the information of the experience of it. And maybe like, okay, we have this amazing experience. How do we tell the children about it? How do we talk to our neighbors about it? How do we talk about it in a way that is not just like, okay, yeah, I'm hearing we love each other. I'm hearing we've loved. I'm hearing we've lost, and then we've longed and we've reconnected. But how it is that and I'm hearing we've loved again, whatever that may mean for a number of you. It's like, I'm seeing it as, let's say, a storyline or a reunion, which again came through strongly in the general October readings. Again, if you feel so compelled, definitely check them out. They were powerful readings for Gemini. Oh my goodness. The feeling, though, yet again, is that it's like not just, let's say, a matter of what we have understood as a feeling, but what it is that we are actually taking, I'm hearing actions on that motivate the cause that we are creating with it. Thank you so much for tuning in, Gemini. Love and light to y'all here. Thank you so much, all of you, for your dear likes, your comments, your shares, your subscriptions. I'm so touched by all of you. Thank you for connecting. And I hope this stream was helpful for you in some kind of way. If you are not already subscribed and you'd like to get notified of when the next readings will be posted. You can click the link right at the base of this reading. It should say subscribe button. Also at the bottom corner of this reading, there should be a little an icon. Okay, you could click that and subscribe that way. Thank you so much again for tuning in, Gemini. Love and light to you all here, and I'll be back with the November readings, and stay tuned for those. They'll be hopefully out in the next few weeks. All right, love and light to you all here. Thank you all so much for your dear support, energetically above and beyond all. Thank you for your support, dear Gemini, and I highly recommend to check out your rising, ascendant, or moon sign as well, as you may find there's further insights there for you into your situation. If you don't know your signs, you'd like to calculate them, you could do so via the link in the bio description box below. I'm hearing Herman Hewitt, whatever that may mean, particularly for a number of you. Take it as you will. You may be dealing with a Virgo who may be incredibly, I'm hearing shy. I'm hearing also, though, really enamored by you. And it's like when they see you, Gemini, they just, I'm hearing they don't know how to wiggle their toes anymore. It's like they don't know how to do their work anymore as well. And it may be someone who's really, let's say, I'm hearing professor, really professional in a certain way, really also well practiced in a certain industry. But the way that, let's say, you carry certain parts of your work out helps them repronounce the project that they're working on as well. And it's like, I'm getting, you may be really, I'm hearing, turning a few heads, really inspiring others as well to see the way that they carry their work out, or see how it is that they are interpreting their own work in a certain way. Okay, thank you so much again for tuning in. And Leo got a very similar reading here, so feel free to check that reading out as well if you feel so compelled. Always heed your personal intuition. Dear I'm hearing Pisces, Leo, Libra, Gemini, you may as well feel that those signs may be in some way related, and if you feel so compelled, right, feel free to check those readings out as well. But nonetheless, yet again, it always is a matter of interpretation, and always heed your personal intuition. It's always a matter of perspective. Thank you so much again, Gemini, for tuning in. Love and light to you here on this journey forward, and I'll see you soon. Bye, Gemini.